Yo, welcome back to MalReactTV. No filters, just facts, and with a real react. Welcome back. Nick Fuentes, I guess that's how you say his name. My son been telling me to watch it, so I want to see what he got to say about black people.
It's a shame. I really do believe, look, I think black people are not irredeemable, but there just needs to be brutal honesty. It's like, look, these black people are really struggling and they're turning into these maniacs. It seems like they don't do anything right. They're obnoxious, they're rude, they're inconsiderate, aggressive, cruel. And, you know, look, nobody hates black people for being black. If there are people like that, I think that's exceedingly rare. And I don't consider myself one of them. The reason that people have negative attitudes about black people is because most people's interactions with black people are negative. Most people's interactions with black people is when you're stuck in traffic and you see a Nissan Altima speeding down the shoulder. And you say, what the fuck? You're not supposed to do that. If everybody did that, it would just be another lane. And, you know, not everybody can do that. But it's like these people have no respect for decorum. They think the rules don't apply to them. They have no respect for society. Like that's their interaction is they are a waiter and they wait on a black table and the black people don't tip and they're fucking rude. Like that's most people's interactions. It's stuff like that. They go to the DM.
I'm not going to lie. I'm one of those people, though. I used to go to the restaurant and spend a lot of money on the food and I didn't tip. I would leave out because I had an attitude like, fuck, man, they working for this money. I work for mine. I'm just getting some food. But my wife was like, no, you can't think like that. And she broke it down to me, and ever since then, I've been tipping, man. Man, boom. You know, because people treat you different when you tip. You know, it's like, that's just like if I had to view myself as working doing that shit. Like, okay, they didn't tip. You know, you ain't gonna get the best service from that person next time. So yeah, man, tip your waitress, man.
And they see a black person behind the counter, and they say, oh, here we go. And the person's rude. Now, it just goes to show people are not racist. It goes to show people don't like people that are rude. That people don't, it's unpleasant. People want to be treated with consideration and respect. And it is true that black people are, in this day and age, unfortunately, seem to have very low moral character. It's not even just the violence, although the violence is pretty striking. If you live your life and you know that you're going to be mugged by black people, it kind of colors your opinion or perception of black people, wouldn't you say? If 99% of the carjackings and stabbings and shootings that you see in Chicago are by black people, when you're walking down the street late at night, guess what you're looking for? Black people. And you equate that with danger. And it doesn't take a lot of them to spoil the whole bunch.
Fuck that. I'm black and I feel that way, man. It's fucked up though, man. But hey, I mean, shit. I don't hear no lies being told, man. You know what I'm saying?
Much like that. And we just want black people to take accountability and say, look, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. It just seems that every time I encounter you people, for the most part, it's negative. And sometimes extremely negative, like I could get a gun in my face. You know? That's a problem. And people go, well, you are just loaded up with hatred and racism. It's like, I'm really not. I'm a really friendly person. I'm a really polite, friendly person. I give everybody a chance. But if I'm someplace and I see some black person walking in with their pants sagging and they can't articulate.
We got to correct that. Them ain't black people with their pants sagging, them niggas. All right? We got to correct that one.
What their problem is or what they need, and they're rude and they're aggressive and I'm in fear for my life. Like, yeah, I have a problem with all of that. And people go, and these black people go, well, you're racist, you're racist. It's like, no, I just hate inconsiderate behavior. If black people were super well behaved, we would be racist in the other direction. We'd say, black people, oh yes, dude, yes. My day is about to turn around for the better. What can I help you with, sir? Please come right on in. Man, what a relief to see you here. You're a sight for sore eyes. If black people were known for being the best, then we would be racist in the other direction. Oh, finally. So yeah, that really bothers me. It just bothers me in this damn ass city because that's all it is in Chicago is just these black people who can never take accountability. It's always somebody else's fault.
Hey, man, look, I think everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And he said he in Chicago, so he encountering some serious niggas in Chicago. But, yeah, but I, it's like, I always had conversations with people like, look, I think, most black restaurants do have rude people in there. Like, me and my wife just went to a spot out where we live. So I call on the phone. She tells me to hold. I'm like, okay, I'll hold. Now, mind you, I'm almost to the restaurant. So, shit, this about 10 minutes on holding. I'm the type of person, I'm like, I'm going to see how long this motherfucker going to leave me on hold. I walk in the store, phone in my hand. I'm looking. There's one motherfucker at the window. One person at the cash register. There's a bunch of people in this motherfucker working. Now, one person said, hey, you need any help? Nothing. But that goes to show you, man, we got to run our businesses better. We got to do shit better. I mean, this is how people look at us. But at the same time, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Hey, it's your boy MalReactTV in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Man, like I said, everybody has their own opinion. And this channel is no filter, so let's get it in.